Ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer and the poor, well, they seem to be stuck in a rut? We're about to unravel the 10 biggest differences that set them apart. So buckle up as we dive into the world of haves and have-nots. Our first culprit is none other than your favorite pastime, overconsuming media. Now, we're not saying that all media is bad, but let's face it, excessive consumption of media, especially mindless scrolling on social media or binge-watching series, can lead to some unproductive habits. It's like a buffet of distractions, and we often overindulge. We're gobbling up precious hours that could be used to learn, grow, and yes, even build wealth. Instead of focusing on what the Kardashians are up to, imagine if that time was spent reading about investment strategies, or learning a new high-income skill. The media overdose can subtly keep you from wealth-building activities. Not because it's evil, but because it's so darn engaging. It's easy to lose track of time, and before you know it, another day has passed without any progress towards your financial goals. So, next time you reach for the remote, remember, moderation is key. Are you enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you will never miss any of our exciting personal finance contents. Next up, we have the eternal battle of comfort versus abundance. This is a tug-of-war that's been going on for ages. Picture this. You're sitting in your comfy chair, sipping on a warm cup of coffee and completely satisfied with life. Sounds pretty good, right? But herein lies the trap. This comfort zone, while cozy and inviting, can often hinder our progress towards achieving abundance. You see, wealth is rarely accumulated from the confines of a comfort zone. It's often the result of taking risks, stepping out of one's comfort zone, and going after opportunities that may seem daunting at first. It's about prioritizing long-term gains over short-term comfort. It's about choosing to invest in a promising venture rather than buying that latest gadget or going on a vacation. The comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So, dare to step out. Remember, no great fortune was ever built from the comfort of a couch. Ever heard of the phrase, knowledge is power? Well, it's time to add a caveat. Quality knowledge is power. Let's dive into this. Imagine you're in a boat. You have a map, but it's outdated. You're likely to get lost, right? That's exactly what happens when you rely on low-quality information. It's like an outdated map that leads you astray, often towards financial pitfalls. Now consider this. The rich are like navigators with a state-of-the-art GPS system. They invest in high-quality information. They read books, attend seminars, and connect with mentors. They understand that the right information can guide them to make savvy investments and sound financial decisions. On the other hand, those who remain poor tend to rely on hearsay or outdated information. This leads to poor decision-making, missed opportunities, and ultimately, a stagnant financial status. So invest in quality information, it pays rich dividends. Ah, the lure of the shiny new object. It's hard to resist, isn't it? But here's the thing, money spent on fleeting whims is money that's not invested in building wealth. It's like pouring water into a sieve and wondering why the bucket isn't filling up. And I'm not just talking about splurging on the latest tech gadget or designer handbag, it's the daily, seemingly insignificant purchases, the fancy coffees, the takeaway dinners, the impulse buys at the checkout line, that can really add up. These are the spending habits that can subtly erode your financial foundation. It's not about denying yourself all pleasures, it's about discerning between needs and wants, between momentary satisfaction and long-term gain. Wealthy people understand this. They know that their money can work for them, if only they allow it to. So, the next time you're tempted by that shiny new object, take a pause. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. You've heard of, don't sweat the small stuff, right? Well, when it comes to wealth, you might want to rethink that. Imagine this. You're on a walk and you see a penny on the ground. Do you pick it up or leave it? Many people would leave it thinking it's not worth their time, but what if that penny was a small opportunity? A tiny stepping stone towards greater wealth. In the journey to financial abundance, every opportunity, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect. It might be an overlooked stock investment, a part-time job, or even a course to learn a new skill. These small opportunities can accumulate and grow, leading to larger gains over time. But here's the rub. Those who remain in the cycle of poverty often discount these opportunities, thinking they're too insignificant to make a difference. But remember, it's the small, consistent steps that lead to monumental changes over time. So, keep an eye out for those small opportunities. They might just lead to big rewards. At this point in the video, you clicking on the like button will be very much appreciated. It's like giving us a digital high five, and this is a very big boost for the channel. Time, it's the one resource we all have in equal measure. But how we use it, now that's a different story. Picture this. A day has 24 hours. Yet, in those same 24 hours, some people manage to build empires, while others struggle to make ends meet. What's the difference? It all boils down to time management. The wealthiest among us understand that time is their most valuable asset. They plan, prioritize, and make every second count. On the other hand, those who remain in the cycle of poverty often find themselves lost in the chaos of poor time management. They get caught up in unproductive habits like procrastination or aimless scrolling on social media, which steal away precious hours. These lost hours could have been used to learn a new skill, start a side hustle, or even just to rest and recharge for the next day's challenges. But instead, they vanish into the ether, leaving nothing but regret in their wake. Remember, time is money. Hope and wishes, they're great for birthday candles, not so much for wealth creation. You see, wealth doesn't just magically appear like a genie from a lamp. It's not the result of fervently wishing upon a shooting star or tossing coins into a fountain. No, wealth is created through action, plain and simple. It's about rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. It's about taking calculated risks and making informed decisions. It's about learning from your failures and bouncing back with renewed vigor. It's about being proactive, not reactive. Those who remain poor often do so because they're waiting for their ship to come in rather than swimming out to meet it. They rely on hope and wishes instead of concrete action. They dream of wealth, but don't take the necessary steps to achieve it. So ditch the wishbone and get a backbone. Ever put all your eggs in one basket? Not a great idea, is it? Let's dive into the 9th financial pitfall, the one-source income trap. Now imagine a table with only one leg. It's shaky, unstable, and not reliable, right? That's exactly how it is when you depend on a single source of income. It's like walking a financial tightrope without a safety net. The rich understand the power of diversification. They know that having multiple income streams is like having a table with several legs. It's stable, secure, and less prone to collapse. Diversification could mean investments, side businesses, part-time gigs, anything that suits your skills and interests. It's all about not letting your financial stability depend on one paycheck. Here's a witty way to remember this. The more, the merrier. More sources of income mean more financial security. So start exploring other potential income streams today. Remember, diversify or die. Last but not least, let's talk about the company we keep. You've probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it turns out, there's some truth to that. The people we surround ourselves with can significantly influence our habits, attitudes, and behaviors. If we're constantly in the company of those who lack ambition, who are content with mediocrity, it's easy for us to adopt a similar mindset. Conversely, if we choose to associate with individuals who aspire for more, who strive for wealth and abundance, their energy and ambition could rub off on us. Their success stories, their work ethic, their perspectives on wealth accumulation, could serve as a catalyst for our own journey towards financial freedom. Hence, it's not just about who we are, but also about who we associate with. Our company can either propel us towards wealth or pull us back into poverty. So choose your company wisely, it's more influential than you think. And there you have it, the 10 biggest differences that keep the rich rich and the poor poor. From over-consuming media, prioritizing comfort over abundance, to keeping poor company, these habits or mindsets can often act as stumbling blocks on the path to financial success. We've discussed how the rich and the poor differ in their approach to information, money management, time usage, and income diversification. We've also highlighted the importance of seizing small opportunities and valuing output over hours. Remember, wealth is not just about having money, it's about having options. It's about making smart decisions, staying focused, and being persistent. So take a good look at these 10 points and ask yourself, which of these habits are you guilty of? Which of these mindsets do you need to change? Thank you for watching. And remember, the journey to wealth starts with a single step. So, what are you waiting for? Like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.